Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Asana. If you're new here, on this channel we do 5 hours. If you're interested in that, then you should consider subscribing. In today's video, I'm going to be designing 4 pairs of shorts. Yes, 4 pairs. You get a short. We all get a pair of shorts, except technically I own all of them because they're in my size. But you get the gist. If you're interested to see me design these pairs of shorts, then you should keep on watching. Last night I created a board on Milanote. If you watch my vlogs, then you know that I'm obsessed with this app. I'm going to show you what I have designed on my laptop now and how I plan to tackle all these pairs shots. If you're interested to see me design all these shots that you should be able to see on the screen right now, then you should keep on watching. Okay guys, this is my board on the Milanote app. I love this app. I love how you can like pin ideas and boards and captions and notes. It's honestly I'm still learning how to use this app, so I'm still very much a beginner. But if you want me to like give you guys a beginner's guide or so on using this app, then I'll be very interested to do that. Just comment down below. So maybe to help me learn as well. I'm just showing you some of my other boards that I have going on. I see some of my swatches here for something that I am working on, not actively at the moment. Also something that I was working on with my friend as well. Guys, I don't know what I was doing without this app all these years, but yeah, this is an app that I would definitely pay for. But anyways, let me just show you guys the shorts and my plan. So I have, like I said, I'm going to be making 4 pairs of shorts. The first one is going to be a 2-colored knit shorts. It's going to be in this color. So I intend to make the band in this royal blue and the body of the shorts in this pink. I just love how these shorts are. Like shorts that have a different color of band and then the body of the shorts with separate color. But unlike these ones I have pinned, I'm not going to be making like a M in a different color. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to hem the short with textured crochet stitches, perhaps like scallop edge, or maybe I think it is called backward single crochet. So I have some notes here that I'm going to be following whilst I design this shirt, and I think this is going to be the first one I will be making. I thought about crocheting it instead of knit, but every other pairs of shorts in this video is going to be crochet, so I thought to just like incorporate knit in this. So I want the short to be short, so maybe 12 inches. For me, 12 inches are like very short, and then the rise should be between 7 and 8. If you watch my tutorial on how to knit pants, my pants rise are usually between 10 to 12 inches because they are mostly high waisted. But for this one, I want it to be like low waist to mid rise. So this is going to be the first pair of shorts. Then the next one, I want crochet ruffle bloomers. I made this in one of my previous vlogs, and I want to make one for myself. I plan to make the shorts this short, and I would like for the ruffles to be drapey. You can see the short should be short. So about this short, I think this one is going to be like 10 inches long, and then I want the ruffles to be of different length like I have here. I'm putting a pin in that. I'm not really sure yet. I have a mohair yarn here that I'm going to be mixing in with the main yarn, which is this main spray. I intend to mix in the mohair in some parts of the ruffles just so you can have like textural like interest. And I'm also putting a different color because like I don't know if you guys can see properly in this picture. I use 2 colors on the ruffles just so you can like draw your eyes in. So these are going to be the second pairs of shorts that we're going to be designing. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this in this order, but this is just how I have them pinned. Then the third pairs of shorts, I was thinking lingerie. So I think earlier this year, middle of this year, maybe May, I made a skirt, a mesh skirt, and I talked about it in one of my everything I made video. I'll put the picture of the skirt on the screen. I intend to use that modified iris stitch to crochet a pair of shorts in this color. So the main color is going to be peach, and I'm going to most likely hem it with salmon. So I'm thinking something meshy and flowy like this. I say here, flowy drapey see-through shorts. Think sexy lingerie, slightly oversized and relaxed fit. And it's going to be made with modified iris stitch, like I said earlier. So these are going to be the third pairs of shorts. Then for the last one, everybody know crochet. Well, if you don't know, I'm going to put her Instagram on the screen. She mostly uses this crochet bean stitch, and I want to crochet bean stitch short. I'm going to be going up in hook size just so I can get like this open stitch. I don't want it to be like clunky because bean stitches tend to be like very tight and clunky just by the sheer construction of it. So I intend to make that one in this color. I don't really have much to say here because I think these are going to be the only pair of shorts that I've not like fully decided on. Even this color might change. I was originally going to go out and buy yarns in colors that I really wanted, but I thought this would also be very good for me to go through some of the yarns I've been holding for a very long time. Like some of these yarns I've had for a very, very long time, and I'm very excited to finally use them. I'm going to be saving money. I'm making 4 pairs of shorts for myself. I hope this video inspires you guys to like go through your stash and design something, and you're able to like crochet and knit along with me. I'm going to be showing you or talking to you guys through the process as I go. So let's just get into it. I know this intro is very long, but I just wanted to show you guys everything that I have planned before we get into it. Again, you can see my Milanote board. I love this so much. All right, guys. It's a little later now, and I'm about to start. I have, like I said earlier, a tutorial on how to knit pants. So you can check that one out if you are really interested to follow the tutorial. For this pair of shorts, I would like to edit the pattern a little bit. One, I don't want the rise to be too high. Two, I also want it to be a bit loose. I don't want it to be as snug as my standard pants are. So I will just start off using this. I will cast on 45 needles. I think usually I would do 40 to 42, but I am going up a couple of needles just so that you can have like a looser fit. I don't know if it's going to make that much of a difference because I'm a little bigger now. So I'm using 45 needles on both sides at 5.0 tension. I will be using the E-wrap cast on method because I need it to be stretchy. I need it to stretch over my hips. So your yarn is underneath the needles and then you wrap under and over, under and over. I'm just going to knit one more and then I'll get my weight comb so that my stitches will not fly off the needles. I secure them like so, and then I start to knit. Now on 29 rows, you guys can see, but I'm on 29 rows. So I'm going to switch my tension to 10.1, the highest tension, so that I know exactly where my band is going to fold over. Although in this case where I have like a different color, I'm changing colors, it should be very clear, but have it. So now I can, oh, my scissors is all the way there. I can break my yarn and switch colors to the pink. I'm just going to cast on. I'm so tempted to knit these two together, but I don't think I have enough of this. So I will just, I'll do what I can. Now it's time to switch colors. I'm switching to this pink. It's really very nerve-wracking to switch colors because you can just drop stitches. I'm also going to switch my tension to 8.2. That's what I usually do for my pants. So I need to feel that. Yes, okay, we're good to go. And I'm going to just tie a knot here. Okay, I have made the two sides of the shirt. Looks so tiny. I think I overdid it with the length. Like this is a micro shorts, like booty shorts. But I'm hoping that when I steam it and put in the trim, it should relax a bit. So what is left for me to do now is to sew this together. I'm just gonna pin. Gosh, these shorts are short. Right. I'll be back when I have like updates. Hi guys, it's a little later. I have completed the first pair of shirts. It is like this. I haven't tried them or anything, so but I aimed this band. Actually weaved in the end, so I was like, let me just, and then I have this tie coming out of the eyelets that I made. So it looks like this. It doesn't look as short as I thought it will look, after I steamed it and everything. The next one I'm going to be making are actually the bloomers in this color. I just feel like I should make the bloomers next. I will be double stranding for the foundation of the bloomers and single stranding for the ruffle part. So I don't know what hook size I'm going to use. I'm going to use a mesh stitch and I'll go up in hook size. So yeah, let's move to the next one. I have my two fingering weight yarn here, double stranded and a 6.0 focus, come on, a 6.0 millimeter crochet hook. So I'm really going up there in hook size. I'm just going to start off by making chains as you usually would. Enough, long enough to go over my hips and stay comfortably around my waist. Okay, I've made a chain long enough. It's usually a struggle to like figure out wrapping around my hips and not too wide around my waist, but I think this will do. So I'm just going to join this in the round. This is not a good angle. Hold on, guys. I think this is better. I'm a bit more comfortable like this. So now I'm going to join this. Oh God, my hands are looking so dry. Can the camera pick that up? Oh, you guys, you know how my hands like to do. And I think it's because I keep working with yarns, acrylic, cotton, and the likes, and it's just sucking out all the moisture from my hands. I'm trying my best. Okay, side notes. I am going to try to make sure that this is not twisted and I'll join it in the round. I think he just twisted. I think he just twisted here. And you know sometimes the chain itself is twisted, like the way you crochet it. Just have to like manipulate it. Okay, so I just joined in the round. It's like this. It's looking like it's going to be too wide for my waist, but I'm going to put in chains or ties to kind of like bring the waist in. But this will definitely go over my hips. So now I will be, oh, there's a plain person, hold on. Making mesh stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. I chain 4 and I will skip one chain. So I'm not going to count this first one that my chains are coming out from. I will skip this one and I will double crochet into this, the next chain space. So it will look like this. I'll chain 1, I'll skip this one and I'll double crochet into the next one. So this is going to be my foundation for my bloomers. I think to be the easiest thing for me to go by quicker. So this is what I'm going to be doing till I have the length of the crotch, the rise I want. Then I'll split the shorts into two to make them short. um yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, guys. I'll come back to show you what it looks like before I split it into. Okay guys, I've come to the part where I want to split the shorts. So up until now it just looks like a skirt. I've been doing this mesh stitch. Looks like this. I know it looks small but it stretches, so it should be fine. And I have about 7 inches, well, almost 7 inches, but again it stretches. So I am deciding to split the short now. Usually I would make this longer before I split the short, but because I want this short to be super short, like I said in the beginning of this video, I am deciding to split it. So if you are better than me, you would count these stitches and find the exact center of it. But honestly, most of the time I'm winging it, and I guess I have a good eye for centering things like this. Sha. I haven't done it so many times, but you can measure and find the center of this. It's almost 16, so 8. I'm going to choose here. So now this is the end of the round. You can tell by this line here that is the end of the round. So all I'm going to do now is make a chain, or make chain long enough for me. You can also measure this to fit your preference. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 chains here now. I think this is fine for me. I think this is fine for me. But you should measure and find out how many chains you need to go comfortably around your thighs. If you want it to be a tight fit or not. But I think this is fine for me. If I wasn't covering the shorts with ruffles, it might not be enough. That might have like a lot of camel toe going on. But since you never see most of the foundation of the shorts, there's really no point stressing too much about it. So all I just have to do now is slip stitch these chains, making sure that it is not twisted. Slip stitch it to the front of the shorts, where I've decided I'm going to divide the shorts. So I'm just going to slip stitch this. Okay, I don't like my shorts having seams in the front or at the back. It pisses me off. Even though this is going to be covered, I'm going to still cut this here. I don't have my scissors here, so I'm just going to break this like so. So now I have successfully divided the shorts into two. So what I'm going to do is, because I want my seam to be in between the legs of the short, this is how I always do it. I don't want my round to end here or at the back. It looks weird to me. But since the short is going to be covered, you can do it that way. It doesn't matter. Or if it is not weird to you, or if it doesn't bother you, all you need to do is just to continue your project as you go. So now I'm going to find the middle of this, which should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll insert my hook and I'll start my round from the middle. So that way my seam is going to be between the legs and to not be visible. So I'm just going to slip stitch this here. I'm attaching my yarn to the middle of the shorts like so. So again, I will start by chaining 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So okay, one more thing I like to do in case you're making just this foundation shorts, you should crochet in the direction that you are coming from. So we have been working in the round. You can tell that this is the back because of how the top of the loops are, and this is the front. So I will crochet into the back like so, rather than going the other way, just so that the stitches can flow. There won't be any disruption. So I have chained 4. I'm going to skip 1 and double crochet into the next one like so. I'll chain 1 and double crochet into the next one again like so. Then I'll start to work into the shorts here. So I will not be putting any increases or decreases. I'm just going to do this for a few rows, maybe 3 or 4 honestly, because these are supposed to be micro shorts, so it doesn't need to be too long. Okay guys, I'm back. I have completed the shorts. It looks like this. I ended up using 2 balls of 40 gram finger 2 balls of 40 grams fingering weight yarn. I have this much left even. So the entire length is 9 inches. Very short. I can always add to it if I feel like it's too short, but I like this length so far. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start working the ruffles. Let me just break this again. I don't have my scissors here, so just have some ends to weave in later. We'll get to it. So I am going to start um working in my ruffles. So I need to decide if I want to start from here because I'm thinking that I will eventually go back to like putting half double crochets, maybe one or two here for like the waistband. So what I might do is I will skip. Do I sorry? Do I want to skip the first row or the second row? I think I will to skip the first row just so I can like put in my band easily on the first row. So I'm starting from the back. This is the you can start from anywhere, doesn't matter. So I'm just going to insert. I'm switching from 6 to 4.0 millimeter hook. I'm going to just insert my hook somewhere here and attach my yarn. This time I'm going to be single stranding because I want the ruffles to have a to have some drip to it. So I'm attaching my yarn and I'll be crocheting over it so I don't have to worry about weaving in the ends later. So for this I'm going to be doing treble crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm yarning over twice and then I'll start to place in treble crochets here. Hold on guys, the tail from the first row is getting in my way. I just need to take that out. I just need to tie that away so that it's not piss me off. Alright, taking that again from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm yarning over twice and I'm placing treble crochets. I haven't decided how many I want to place in each square space yet. Let me see. I have 3 so far, so maybe four in each, and I might just play around with it. Some might be 4, some might be 5. Okay, so now it's looking like I'm doing it the wrong way. So you can see when I lay the ruffles down, this is the back. I want this part to be in front, so I'm essentially working upside down. So I'm going to loosen this and turn. I'll turn my project like this so that when I do the treble crochets they can lay like this. I guess it doesn't really matter sha, but I would notice and I don't want it to be bothering me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've placed 4 in one square space. I'm going to move to the next and place another 4. 1. I might have to do more than 4 now that I'm looking at it, but we'll see sha. So as much or as small as you want. 3, depending on the fullness you want sha. So 4. So now you can see that the ruffles are laying. God, was I out of frame the whole time? You can see that the ruffles are laying like this now. So this is the front, this is the back. The other way I was doing it was the back will be showing in front. I think 4 is fine. Maybe I'll do 4s and 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I was also saying something about not wanting the ruffles to all be the same length. So some places I might just do double crochets or maybe even yarning over 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So I could just put a couple of, I think these are double trebles. So instead of yarning over twice, I'm yarning over 4 times. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see that this one is longer. This cluster I did here is longer. So some might even be shorter, making them double crochets. Although I don't want them to be too short, sha, so that you will not see too much of this foundation. So at some point, I'm going to incorporate this one just for a few inches. Then I'll cut it and just go back to this. So I'm freestyling the ruffles. For me, you have creative freedom. You can do anything you want. You can make the ruffles shorter, longer, the same length, different lengths. It's not too the length difference is not so much. You can see just slightly peaks. But if I was to go to double crochets in the next one to be very short, I will not want to do that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing now to like cover the entire shot. So this is how far. Oh, it's upside down. This is how far I came. Like it's currently 9 or 9 p.m. now. I'm going to stop working for the day. I think I got a lot done today. So I mixed in the more area and you can see it just gives it breaks up the pattern a bit, so it's not just one color. I really like, but I'm noticing that I might have to take off some of these rows here, the ones between the legs, so that it's not just awkward. But I need to try them on first to be sure. The other thing I want to do is I want to add half double crochets to the band, just so it's not like this. Although I don't really need it, I could just loop in. Now that I'm thinking about it, I could just put in ties, but I'll try the half double crochets and see how it goes. I'll be double stranding for that. So I'm possibly using maybe a 4.5 or 5 millimeter crochet hook. Alright guys, so I have completed the shot. Well, completed it. I haven't tried them yet, so I don't know if this length is too long. I actually took down one row because I just felt like it was too long, because I'm not going to be able to put the ruffles between my thighs or between my legs. So when I try them on, I'll figure out exactly if I want to take down another row. So that will mean that I only put in 1, 2, 3 rows. I originally did 5. I've taken out one. I have 4 now, and I'm thinking I might take down another one. So when I do that, that's when I will weave in the ends. For the band, I did 3 rows of half double crochets in the round, and I just put in a lace up side, so it looks like this. I like the color difference that the mohair gives the ruffles. Like it draws your eyes in. Well, very questionable. I want people to stay here, but and I also have a few. I wish I put in more at the back. I think I just got carried away. For that one, you have creative freedom. So now we're moving on to the next project, which is the lingerie-esque shorts, or which are the lingerie-esque shorts. And I'll be using this color. This color never shows up correctly on camera. I don't know why. I have 4 balls of this, and then one of this one because I'm thinking I might use this one to trim the hem of the short. So I made a small swatch of the stitch pattern I'm going to be using. It is a 2-row repeat. I'm going to be showing you how I do this shortly. I have chained enough chains for my desired fit. I'm also using a 4.5 millimeter hook. Let's see here. So I don't really count my chains. That's probably why I might never write a pattern. But I am more concerned with the chains being the desired length rather than like counting. I'm mostly winging it. So I have this chain. My hips are 42 inches and this is 42 inches without stretching it too much. So that means that like when I stretch it a lot, it's going to drape even more. If I did not want this short to be like slouchy and drapey and big, I would make these chains like way smaller than this. Like I would take off this much because it stretches. But because I wanted to like drape and be relaxed, I made a chain that is approximately 42 inches long. So I have carefully joined this in a round. I am single stranded for this project, by the way. I'm using 4.5 millimeter hook. So going up in hook size will actually give these stitches like a relaxed look. You can see that when I hold the swatch up, it just drips. If I was using like a 3.5 millimeter hook or smaller hook size, it might just be stiff, and that's not the look I'm going for. So now after I've joined this in the round, I chained four. I have chained four like this. Then I'm going to count four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the fourth space, I'm going to place in double crochet. So like so. Then I'll chain to 1, 2. I'll place another double crochet into the same chain space. So essentially this is a V stitch. So you see this row here are V stitches. So I'll continue to do this. Oh, hold on. I will then chain to 1, 2. Then I will count 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the fourth chain space, I'll place another double crochet like so, and I'll chain to 1, 2, and place another one into the same space. Then I'll chain to 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet, chain 2, double crochet. So this is the repeat. I'm going to do this for the entirety of the chain till I walk all the way back here, and I'll come back to show you what to do next. Alright guys, so I have completed the first round. I made some edits. I'm just going to tell you what I did differently quickly. So first, I shortened it a bit. I don't know if you can tell. So I took off a few inches from the initial chains I made, just a few. I think I took off like 12 chains. And another thing I did differently is, instead of counting 4 in between the V stitches, I counted 5. So on the fifth chain space, that's where I placed my V stitch. I did that because I wanted it to have more gaps in between. So this spaces in between, I wanted it to be wider. But if you prefer like a shorter or smaller gaps, then you don't need to do that. So now I have joined it around. I've joined it around. Next thing I'm going to do is I will chain. Hold on, guys. Okay, so I'll chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, depending on how tight your chains are. So we can do 5. Then you turn your work. So don't go in the round. You have to go backwards. So instead of going this way, you have to turn your projects like this, and you can identify the back from how the stitches look. So this is the back, this is the front. So into this V stitch, I'm going to place 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. After the second double crochet, I'm going to chain 1 like so, and place another 2 in the same V stitch. So it looks like this. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochets, then I'll chain 1, and into the next V stitch I'm going to place 1, 2, chain 1, 1, 2, then I'll chain 1 and I'll move into the next. So you continue to do this until you complete the round, and when you complete this round, when you are going back into the fourth round, now what you are going to do is you chain 1, 2, 3, 4 5. So after you've already completed this round, to walk into the third round, you need to place these V stitches, the one from below, because it's a two row repeat. So one, two. Then what you are going to do is you place, assuming this is your V stitches, these are your double crochet clusters, this one. So you're going to place in between the four, the chain one space, you place one double crochet, chain two, place another one in between. So you have your V stitch, then you chain two, one, two, just like you did in the first round. Then again you work another V stitch into the cluster here, like so. You chain two again. So you continue to do this till you get your desired length, or however much you want it to be. If you need to increase, let's say you made the waist like small and you want to increase around the hips, all you need to do is you work two of these V stitches in the same chain space, in the same cluster space. So like you already have one V stitch here like this, you chain two, one, two, then into the same space you work another two. So you see, into this cluster here you have four V stitches, or sorry, two V stitches instead of one. So that's how you increase. So what you do when you are working back, say you place an increase, when you are going back or you are working your clusters, you just place one cluster here. So one, two, chain one, one, two, chain one, and then you place the second one into the next V stitch, not here, because this is just the chain two space, like here. Okay, so you can see here you have successfully placed an increase here. So I'll continue to do this until I have my desired length and width, and I'll come back to show you how to complete the shots. Okay guys, it's been maybe 2 days since we last spoke. Yeah, but anyways, I just completed the lingerie-esque shorts, and this one is looking like it's my favorite. I just I love them so much. This one, like I always said, and at first I tried to, okay, so let me just catch you guys up. So when I got to this length, which is about, I want to say 9 inches, I'm trying to find my tape measure, but it's not close. So well, I'll measure everything for you at the end of this video. So I think it's about 9 to 10 inches. Because when I first tried them on, when they were like 7, it was too short. And so what I did was I decided to like make the rise long enough for I. So it's just going to fit looser. Then at around here, I just took out the stick marker. I forgot to leave them in, or leave it in. I switched my crochet hook to 5.0 millimeter hook, just because, again, when I tried the short on when it was about 7 inches, it was giving booty shorts. And honestly, I think this is going to be one of those shorts that I'm going to enjoy the more I wash and everything. It's going to drape better when I wash them and all. So I switched to 5, and then when I got to the crotch, I just chained 20, just like we did in the bloomers. I think I chained 15 for the bloomers. So this one I chained 20, and so I split the skirt into shorts essentially. Then I started to work on the legs of the shorts. And then when I got to the second to the last row, so the one that has just V stitches, what I did was I placed in V stitches where we would normally place them, and then I placed V stitches between. So if you can see, there's one here, usually the next one should be here, but then I placed one in between, because when I did every other, it wasn't like roughly enough. So I just like did that, and then I ended up with salmon. Shorts are even inside out because I would like for this part to be outside, this is inside. So I'll just switch them. I'll just switch the shorts inside out and reattach the ties. So back to the top of the short, I placed half double crochets twice here. For that, you can even start off placing half double crochet from the beginning of the short if you prefer. I just placed half double crochets twice at the top of the short just to give it like a finish, and then I put in this ties. I single stranded for the ties as well, just so it can like fit the whole aesthetics of the short. I have to say that this this short looks like they're going to fit um maybe tighter than I want them to. I wanted them to fit very loose. Sometimes I forget how thick I am, or my weight changes a lot, and instead of me to just measure myself, I'll just like, I like to eyeball myself because I've been making clothes for myself for years and years now. So if I had just like properly measured myself, I think I would have made this wider. But again, the more I wash, the more drape is with. I think this is my favorite so far. I'm speaking too soon, so I just need to make one more and we'll see. Now let's talk about the one that I'm about to start working on, the last one, the one with the bubble. I have some swatches here. So what happened was this is the first one I made. I was making this and I thought, I don't know if I exactly like how they look or how it looks, the stitches. Because I single stranded and I think I used 6.5 millimeter hook for this one, and it's not really giving me, or it wasn't really giving me what I wanted. I thought. And then I said, okay, maybe I should use bulkier weights. So that's what I did here. And instead of chaining one, I'll show you how to do this by the way. So instead of chaining one in between the bubble stitches, I decided to chain two just to see if I wanted it to have like open stitches like this or not. And then I'm just like playing around with crochet hooks here. This one has two chains, so this one with two chains in between instead of one, I don't like it. It's turning out, and honestly I'm not fully sold yet, because what I was thinking was, instead of me to use the yarns that we planned out to use from the beginning, this one, I was thinking of using this because I have this chunkier weight here, because I thought maybe this one wasn't really like, it's not really going to give me what I need from it. But I don't know, guys, I don't know. The first one I make is seemingly like the best one so far. I just think it's too close. Okay guys, so I'm back. I made two new swatches. Let me grab the rest so you can compare everything. I have decided that I'm not going to be using the bulky weight. It just looks, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but I'm not really feeling it honestly. So this will not be used. Here I think I use 6.5 millimeter hook. And the thing about being stitches, you need to be careful. Well, you cannot be careful with all the stitches actually. Some will just have this bump and it kind of annoys me. And so I've actually been thinking about completely scrapping this stitch. But I'm going to ride with it. So here I made two new swatches. This one is 6.5 millimeter and this one is 6.0 millimeter. I think I'm going to go with the 6.0. The pro of this is it looks finer and cleaner, well, cleaner. And then the con is that it is snug and it's not as drapey, but I guess this one is not going to be drapey, so I just have to make my peace with it. This one is 6.5. It's also not too drapey, but you can see like it hangs better than this one. The problem with this is the 6.5, I don't know, maybe I just have to suck up and use 6.5 really, because I don't know, guys. I wish you guys could like let me know what you think right now. Which one? I was so sure I wanted to use 6.0 before I came on here right now, but now I'm not sure. Just show you how to crochet this in case you do not know how to. So here I have made my chains in a round. I'll go around my hips. This is wide, but because we're going to be skipping one chain, I'll show you, it's going to come in, so you have to just consider that. So you make your chains long enough to go around your hips. If you like, you can then go in with single crochets or double crochets or half double crochets all over this stitch before you start to make your bean stitch. But I like to do it into the chains directly and then go back to, do whatever I would like for the waistband, depending on what I think it needs. Because sometimes you just don't need anything around the waist for like band, in my opinion. So I have made my chains and I have carefully joined in the round. So I'm using a 6.0 millimeter hook. I have chained two. I'll yarn over. So I'll yarn over, I'll skip one and I'll work into the next one like so. So usually I would crochet into this space where the chains are coming out for me, but I'm going to skip it and crochet into the next one like so. I'll yarn over, I'll pull through. So now I have three loops on the hook. Oh, by the way, something else that I forgot to say is here I yarned over twice and here I did three. So you can see the stitches are like more close. The bubble stitches here are thicker because I did this one 3 times and I did this one 2 times. I'll show you the difference now. So now again, let me start from the beginning. After chaining two at the beginning of my round, I yarn over, skip one and walk into the next one like so. Yarn over, pull through. So I have 3 loops on the hook. Usually I would yarn over and walk through all these 3 loops, but what I'm going to do is yarn over, insert my hook again into the same space like so, and yarn over, pull through. So now I have 1 2 3 4 5. Because I'm double stranded, that's why it's 10 technically, but like it's 5 if you're not double stranded, if you're using a thicker weight. So all these 5 I yarn over and I pull through all 5 loops like so. So this is a bubble or a bean stitch. I don't know why I call it bubble. A bean slash bubble stitch. So now I'll yarn over and pull through just to close the stitch up. So this is doing it twice. If I wanted to do it 3 times, I will skip one. Actually, after I chain one, I'm going to skip one. Let me show you what it will look like if you decide to do this 3 times. So I yarn over, I'll insert my hook into the next one after skipping this one like so. Yarn over, pull through. So I have 3. Yarn over, pull through. Again I have 7. Yarn over the 3rd time, pull through and insert in the same space. So now I have 9. So then I'll pull through all 9. As you can see, this one is thicker than this one. I don't know if it's showing up. You can do this 4 5 6 times, although the more you yarn over and pull through, the thicker the bubble stitches. So I'm deciding to go with 2, so it's not so like clumpy like this one. This is actually very nice, but this is not what I'm going for. I want the shorts to have some breathability in it. So I'm going to start all over again and explain myself again. I hope this is not so annoying. So after I change twice, I'm going to yarn over, skip one, walk into the next one, which is here for me. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, insert my hook again into the same spot. Yarn over, pull through. Then yarn over, pull through all. Then chain. Now I'm going to skip one, walk into the next one. Yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over, pull through, insert 5. And then I'll pull through all 5. Then I chain one to close the bubble stitch. I'm going to skip one again and walk into the next one like so. Yarn over, pull through, I have 3. Yarn over, insert, pull through, I have 5. And then pull through all 5. So I'll continue to do this to like cover the entirety of the chains, and I'll come back to show you how to work in the second row, which is very easy by the way. Alright guys, I am back after the first round. So let me just join this on camera. So I have completed the last bean stitch. I have chained one, and then next I'm going to do is going to slip stitch into this first 2 double crochets that or first 2 chains that we made to start the round. I'm honestly just going to place it here. I'm not going to place it into the chains themselves. I'm just going to insert it, yarn over and pull through. So I've completed the first round. Then I'm going to chain to 1 2 and flip my work. Always remember to turn your work so that your seam would be straight. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to be working my first bean stitch in here. So I'll yarn over inside here like this. I'm going to insert my hook, pull through, yarn over again, insert my hook and pull through. So I have 5 and I'll pull through all 5 and then chain 1. Again, I'm going to place in between here. So 1, 2, pull through. So if you are doing 3, you will do 3 instead of 2. So it will be for you if you are doing 3, 1, 2, then 3 in the same space and pull through. Make sure you pull through everything. But I'll be doing 2, so that's not for me. Another thing I want to mention is if you need to increase, so let's say you have like wider hips, or for some reasons you want to increase around the hips, what you will do is you will place 2 bean stitch in the same space like this. So now we've placed 1. Instead of going to the next one, you place another one here like so. 1, 2. So you have 2 like this coming out of the same space. But I will not be doing that. What I will do is once I have like maybe 3 inches, I'm going to switch my hook from 6.0 to 6.5, just so like that would naturally increase. So I will continue to do this till I have like 7 inches, and I will split um for 2 legs. So I will just do what I did for the blue ones. And yeah, I'll make this as long or as short as I would like, and I'll come back to tell you what I want to do. So okay guys, so we've come to the end of the video. I'm just going to try them on with you guys here, and I'll give you some of my notes, like some of the things I will do differently, my experiences making these pieces and whatnot. But first, I want to say thank you to you guys for watching to this point of the video. I think this is going to be a long one, so if you have made it to this point, thank you. I appreciate you. Also, if you have made it to this point and you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. So these are the first pair of shorts that I made. I knitted this using fingering weight yarn. I have an entire tutorial on how to knit pants, so if you want to make this one, you just need to shorten them. My my note on this, and honestly, which is something that is going to run throughout this pairs of shorts, is I'm bigger now, and I have to account for that. I don't know, because my weight fluctuates a lot, like especially my hips goes 1 to 2 inches up and down throughout the month. I'm not able to like accurately tell you how much, like how many inches my hips are. And I know that I should just measure, but I have this bad habit of not measuring myself. I like to eyeball myself a lot. I feel like I haven't made clothes for myself for years and years now. I just kind of feel like, oh, it's going to fit, and I need to be better at that. But anyways, I must have said in the beginning of the video that I wanted this short to be loose. That didn't happen, even though I added 6 extra needles. So if I really want a loose fit, I need to go up in needles, casting on the initial needles at the waistband. But I really like this one. I've been holding myself off of like wearing this because I wanted to make sure that they were clean when I'm showing you at the end of the video. But believe me that after this like video, I'm going to be wearing this one a lot. I think these are going to be my most worn shorts. I like the colors together too. I wish that the M wouldn't roll up this much, but honestly, there's nothing I can do about that. I just need to like wash it a couple of times, and hopefully they will lay flat. I decided to use the backwards single crochet. I don't know if it's showing up. Oh, by the way, you guys, my under eye is squeezing on me. Don't look too close. I don't know if it is showing up the best on camera. I tried this scallop and I didn't like it, honestly. So this one I love. They just they're actually lounge shorts, at least for me. They can obviously be dressed up. I see a lot of people wearing like short shorts lately, and yeah, I really like this one. Next pair that I made are these bloomers. The same thing. This one they barely fit, guys. Like they fit very snug on me. They look like this. I really like them. Um, for this, I think I was being a bit lazy. I should have put in ruffles. I think I did every 3 rows. I should have done every 2 rows, but that would have taken me longer. So I didn't do that. So they are not, the ruffles are not as full as I would like, but even like showing up on camera like this now, They're very cunty, if I do say so myself. They are super super duper shorts. These are like micro shorts on me. I also crocheted more yarn with the fingering weight yarn. Just break up the ruffles a bit, just to so it's not laying flat. I wish I had put more of that at the back, but I think I have enough of that in front here. Maybe one more row here. But yeah, these are a pair of shorts. I think this one I'm going to actually make a top to go with, so that I can offer this as a two-piece set for my soon to launch website. So I really like this one as well. Actually, I like all of them, but this one are my favorites. Like, again, I wish I measured myself, but they stretch so much, and the more I watch them, these ones are going to relax. I was going for like a more relaxed fit. At the beginning of making this, I made like longer chains, and I went back to like take off, I think, 12 chains. I wish I didn't do that, but they I love these are my favorite ones. You guys have to let me know which one is your favorite, but this one, they're my favorite. They just look, the colors together, the trimming. I use fingering weight for the entirety of this one, and it fits very very nice. I like this one. They're my favorite. I'm going to say that again. They're my favorite. Now this one, this one, they look different from our original plan, and they're the only ones I haven't tried like in this completed state. So they barely fit, guys. They barely fit this one, and it's because this stitch does not stretch. Doesn't have barely has any stretch actually. You can see because of how the construction of the stitches are, because they're in like clumps of clusters, so barely stretches. Originally I made them just the yellow. There's a stain here. I made them like as just the yellow, but it didn't work out. It did not work out at all. I tried them on. I'll put clips on the screen, and they were like panties. I said, I know I said I want micro short, but those ones are, I couldn't even turn around. They're very short. So I decided to bring in these two colors, and honestly, I think they will look better now. Like I said, I haven't tried this one. These are the only ones I haven't tried yet. But they should be on the screen right now. What I did, what I did was first I put in ruffles. I used treble crochets. I double stranded this magenta and treble crochets, and I think I did 5 trebles in each space, and so that's what gave me this ruffles, this the ruffle volume. And then originally I was just going to like grow this up with half double crochets. I tried that. I'll put a picture on the screen. I hated it. Like, it looked idiot to me, so I decided to work the bean stitch upwards, so I can have like it can go over my bum, because when it was here it was like you could see my bum, some part of my bum, and that's not what I was going for. But yeah, the colors, they look amazing. I don't think I will even need lace up ties for this one, because they're very small on me. Like, looking at them like this, they look very wide. Like, look at my head, and I have big head. This is like three of my head, and it does not fit my hips. But yes, my bunda is bigger than I like to admit. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know which of these shorts is your favorite. Like I said, these ones are. I've not tried this one yet, but like from the color, I think this one is. Oh no, I can't pick my second one. I love them all actually. This is okay. These are going to be my most one. This one is going to be the one that will have like a top. So this one is definitely going to be on my website. This one, the colors, I love them so much, but I haven't tried them, so I don't know. But this one I'll be wearing on special occasion. I'll just stop talking there. But yes, the colors together too. I think that the colors, like, they all work together as well. I was just looking at my closet. I'm like, I don't really have shorts, and so I made shorts for myself. Let me know what other like pieces you like me to make. Should we make different types of skirts, different types of tops, or different types of dresses? Although that one will take longer. But let me know which one you like to see next. If you haven't subscribed again, please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, because it does help me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.